good friend up in the Northwest that is one of my songwriting idols, best songwriter that nobody's ever heard of. His name is Steve Kinzie. He has a new album out on Bandcamp. Occasionally he writes a song. I haven't tried to play many of his songs because most of them are too hard. But occasionally he writes a song where it's a very personal song. This song is the story of his life, basically, in 4 seasons. And I play it for a while, and then it becomes about me in a way. And it's just, he always he gets to me somehow. Anyway. Spirit went out walking early in the spring, came upon a young boy who loved to sing, skipping from stone to stone down that Buckeye Lane, and blending songs of the whippoorwill with Sunday's hymn refrain. Spirit began to smile as the spirit will, seeing such leaping life in any boy or girl. Spirit said, until your journey's end, I want to be in the song you sing. I want to be your friend. Spirit went out walking on a summer's day, up a cricketing gully where that boy had slipped away, and in the sumac silence from stones that lay at hand, watched him make a circle of prayer in the sand. Threadbare clouds above, unraveling to blue, in which a meadowlark spun out a song seamless and new, as he breathed the tangy sagebrush in a little wind that stirred, and he never even knew it was the spirit that he heard. Spirit went out walking one evening in the fall, in an apple orchard found that boy grown tall, gathering the crops harvest left half strewn, and playing his work like some country western tune. Trees marching down to the river in a gold parade, slow brown river low enough for that boy to wade, as a nighthawk wheeled about him with pirouette and arc. It was the spirit circling in the glowing dark. Spirit went out walking one night in winter's cold. Once more he came upon that boy growing old. Frost was on his cheek, snow was in his hair, and sadness hung around him like breath in frozen air. It only took a second before the spirit guessed there was something in that child still needing to be blessed. So he breathed into his heart a fire to warm him through. You are the Father who can bless the child you once knew, and in the dead of winter came the music of the dove. It echoed from the snow below up to the stars above. The polar lights were shimmering like waves upon the sea. It's time to throw your fear away and take a voyage in me. Thank you so much. Okay, anybody ever heard of, if I said the name Stan Rogers, how many people would go, oh yeah, I know who that is? Uncle Stan. Stan Rogers was a Canadian songwriter. I think he died in 1980 something in a plane fire. Lived in the eastern part of Canada. I forget, Ontario, I think. And I went to Seattle recently and got together with my sister and one of her sons, and getting together with them reminded me of my Stan Rogers period. Forgive me, it was a long time ago. She went down last October in a pouring, driving rain. Skipper, he'd been drinking, the matey felt no pain. Too close to 3 Mile Rock, and she was dealt her mortal blow, and the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There was just us 5 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost, and the groan she gave as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter would rise again. Now the owners wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, then met her sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, so let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. We talked of her all winter, some days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 afloat and at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. All spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit, and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. But we patched her rents and stopped her vents, dog hatch and portal down. Put cables to her fore and aft, girded her around. Tomorrow noon we hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Rise again, rise again. Let her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and were with her till the end rise again. For we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives too many times, living through the gales, and the laughing drunken rats who left her to a sorry grave, well, they won't be laughing in another day. And you, to whom adversity has dealt the final blow, with smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go, turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like Mary Ellen Carter, rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken, your life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broken, your life about to end, no matter what you've lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter, rise again. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good to go.